Goes right in line with what Mark Daignault has said. He just never panics. There is Markkanen's first shot. It's a tough one on the fadeaway. And the ball pops over to J-Dub with time.
You know, he's one of those guys who's really learning the game, and he's doing a great job of just getting better and better at it.
And the huge total with that three. Can't do it there. Markkanen stood up by Saric. Nothing doing for Lauri Markkanen in this first half.
You see the legacy that you started continue 15 years later.
Man, it's crazy, you know, because when we came in, a lot of guys didn't know what to do if there was a tornado.
Feel like they're still a part of the game that they love to play, that they can no longer play out there before the fans.
Whether it's one game or 1,000 games.
But, you know, you can do that sometimes with those, with those guys like, you know, who are big-time scorers for their ball clubs, because they're going to get a lot of touches.
And Markkanen, too much size on man.
And you've been practicing since training camp in October. You know, a lot of times, you know, you have little nagging injuries just kind of load up on you. You know,
so 2:40 left to go here in the second. Abaji, and that title with Canes this last year. Markkanen
done besides those turnovers in his first half. 11-6 advantage in fast break points.
How about Dort? Had a hand all over Markkanen. Markkanen thought he got hit in the chest. Thunder already with 21 points off those 17 Utah turnovers. As Abaji again. So after missing his first three, he's got 2 in a row. That is a big difference when you got 7 more threes than your opponent. Thornton Tucker has found some space. Instead, it's a 3 kick out. Abaji.
Ball. Utah is obviously a bigger team, and so OKC wanted to play to its advantage, which is in their speed and trying to be really active in their shell and then use that activity.
Didn't miss a beat on that first possession from the first half. They committed a turnover. Something that they did 17 times in the first, as Markkanen just swatted away that put-back attempt there from Giddey.
Really kind of strangled the Jazz offense, not letting them get those easy buckets. And they're making them work for everything.
And that's just a good offensive move from Markkanen.
Dort was a big part of that first half with those 4 steals.
Oh, and what a block from the backside by Jalen Williams.
That ball's still going up. You're looking at me like, okay, come on now, give me some feedback.
I was just...
Did you happen to take a look at that? Lawson, help me out. Is that a goaltend? Nobody's saying nothing. Hello?
Did you think it was a goaltend?
I didn't.
Daquan Cook, and the Thunder certainly appreciates all the dedication and the hard work.
And all of a sudden, when your pro career is over, you know, everything's over. The lights, the shoes, the uniforms.
Markkanen has not been able to get going. This time it's J-Dub all over him using that length. That's going to be an easy foul. Sarge gladly raising his hands. That's an easy call.
He's the first Jazz in double figures. No Jazz was in double figures at halftime. The Thunder had 4 guys in double figure at halftime. Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, J-Dub. You know, a guy I played with in my first year in Los Angeles was named Norm Nixon. He said, if you cut to the basket and you don't look at me, I'm going to bounce it off your head. That's exactly what Norm would do, too.
Markkanen, and he missed the jam.
But, you know, they've made it difficult for, you know, to either get to the free throw line or make some kind of twisting shot, which he's made a couple of. I mean, because you've seen that from Lou Dort and a couple other players. But they also want to get out and play fast. And wanting to do that.
Calendar turn to 2023. So they have been able to play fast. And another controlled game tonight on the offensive end for Wiggins. The second-year player is a 2-way player out of Maryland. Here is J-Dub getting to his spot. No on the... Jaren playing in his 20th game of the season. Majority of that came early in the year. This is going to be a whistle and a foul. Markkanen's going to go back to the line.
Well, a tear since the post-All-Star game.
Went from his original team in Chicago to Cleveland. And, of course, from Cleveland to Utah in the Donovan Mitchell deal. He finds his teammate Aaron Wiggins, who's been roaming around the restricted area. Just excellent execution. Markkanen's going to take the ball from Jay Will.
Resonated on the scoreboard so far. between these two high-scoring offenses. J Dub was just at the free throw line on this same situation.
Well, it is just remarkable how bad Utah has been with the basketball tonight. Markkanen fires away. The Thunder have forced what is next. We'll send it back outside as Giddey's three is off the mark.
Yeah, those 25 turnovers that the Jazz have right now, it's also been, they're one off from their season high of 26.